Cameroon, our $10 billion plan. Cameroon is located in the western region of Central Africa and is known for its geographical diversity with its array of natural features. Although French and English are its official languages, it is home to over 10 ethnic groups. Cameroon has a population density of 21 million people, yet one of the lowest life expectancies in the world. It faces many serious problems, such as high poverty rates, overpopulation, low quality of healthcare, and the inequality of human rights. We hope to improve the standard of living by distributing $10 billion to the sectors of health, education, infrastructure, economy, and agriculture. In Cameroon, the government shows the healthcare system little attention, with only 5.2% of its GDP spent on healthcare and only 2 doctors provided per 10,000 people. Using $1 billion, we plan to provide more professionals and give incentives for higher pay so people will be willing to become doctors. Conditions of hospitals are also unsanitary and in poor condition, and combined with a lack of necessary equipment, this makes it difficult to improve health of the sick and disabled. We plan to spend $35 million on the repairing of hospital infrastructure, as well as increase the number of beds available to each hospital with $50 million, since there are only 13 hospital beds for every 10,000 people. The HIV prevalence rate is at 5.3% and the contraception rate is only at 23.4%, so we plan to spread family planning and knowledge about HIV by building clinic centers and supplying contraceptives using $75 million. With Cameroon's maternal mortality rate at 10th worst in the world and life expectancy at birth at a rate of 51%, we want to contribute $25 million to the training of midwives and providing women with postnatal health care. We also want to spend $50 million to distribute mosquito nets for free, since there are 5 million cases of malaria per year in Cameroon. Lastly, we plan to spend $65 million on vaccinations and antibiotics to prevent the spread of diseases. The education system in Cameroon has improved over the past 20 years, but not significantly. The government has been reluctant to devote attention to education, spending only 3.2% of GDP on it per year. Our goal is to use $2.5 billion of the development fund to increase school enrollment and improve the quality of education. The funds are dedicated to meeting educational needs, and we will dedicate $600 million to construction and repair of school facilities, $400 million to purchase school books and supplies, $1 billion to salaries for teachers and resources, as well as $1.5 billion to family planning education. Like many other countries in sub-Saharan Africa, Cameroon has had difficulties to ensure girls attending school. In many instances, parents see girls as economic burdens and marry them off as early as the age of 15, which has many health and psychological dangers. If education is to help raise communities out of poverty, it is crucial to address gender disparities and enhance access to education for girls. We believe that education is one of the most effective solutions to many of the country's issues, including healthcare and developing efficient technology to improve the economy. Infrastructures in Cameroon are aged, old, are built with metallic roofs, and are unable to accommodate electricity. We want to spend $200 million on building long-lasting buildings that provide basic needs like electricity and water. An extra $500 million will be kept in a reserve for future renovation and upkeep. Roads go decades without being renovated. Most are muddy, and this results in difficult circumstances for travelers. $300 million will help pave the roads to help with transportation and the movement of goods. Water systems are also very poor, inadequate, and sometimes unavailable, so people have to travel long distances to retrieve water. We want to set aside $500 million for water systems and purification methods to decrease mortality rates. In order to improve the agricultural and economic sectors of Cameroon, we plan to incorporate $2 billion into this sector. Agriculture is 40% of the gross domestic products. Some major products are cocoa, cotton, rubber, and coffee. Right now, they have a very unreliable form of economy, which is susceptible to the changes in the weather along with the changes in global prices and demands. We plan on investing about $1 billion in new pesticides and herbicides to improve crop yield. Each family will get 1 pound bag of herbicide or pesticide for free per month. If a family wants more than one bag, they can purchase it from their local market. This will increase businesses and create jobs in the town, and the other $1 billion will be given in microfinance loans so farmers can buy new equipment. Each of our development goals are intertwined, and when one aspect is developed, other aspects can be developed. Investing in education brings more skills to the job market, allowing for a more sustainable economy, and farmers can compete on a global scale. More educated people can then build their own infrastructure to process the goods they cultivate. Improving health will keep children in school and become better educated instead of missing or dropping out of school due to illness. By investing $10 billion in the health, education, infrastructure, economic, and agricultural sectors of Cameroon, we hope to develop Cameroon into a more self-sufficient nation.